Hi everyone, welcome to MIT Creation, your trusted place for complete laptop service tutorials. In today's step-by-step guide, we'll be replacing the keyboard of the Lenovo IdeaPad 320 laptop. If your keyboard has stopped working, keys are not responding, or it's physically damaged, don't worry. This tutorial is designed to help both beginners and experienced users. We'll explain each step in simple English, so follow along carefully. And don't skip any steps, especially those involving power and safety. Backhand index pointing right before starting. Make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future updates. Let's begin. Toolbox here are the tools and materials you'll need. Small Phillips head screwdriver, flat plastic pry tool or old debit card, anti-static wrist strap, optional but recommended, tweezers or needle nose pliers, replacement keyboard compatible with Lenovo IdeaPad 320, a clean and static-free work surface. Important tip: always use proper tools to avoid damaging the plastic clips or internal components. And most importantly, shut down the laptop, unplug the charger, and press and hold the power button for 10 seconds to discharge any remaining power. Turn the laptop upside down. You'll see several screws holding the bottom case, usually around 12 to 14 depending on the model. Backhand index pointing right tip. Take a photo of screw positions with your phone. Some screws are longer than others. Mixing them up later can cause internal damage. Use the screwdriver to remove all the screws. If any screws are hidden under rubber feet or stickers, gently remove those with your pry tool. After removing all screws, place them in a magnetic tray or a small container. Now comes the delicate part. Insert the pry tool between the bottom panel and palm rest area. Slide the tool along the edges, gently loosening the clips. You may hear soft popping sounds. That's normal. Just be slow and controlled. Once the bottom case is loosened, gently lift it away and place it aside. Locate the battery connector attached to the motherboard. It's usually a small white plug with red and black wires. Gently pull it out, not by the wires, but by the connector using a plastic spudger or your fingers. Warning, important safety reminder: never work on internal components while the battery is connected. It can short-circuit sensitive parts. Locate the battery. It is secured with screws and connected to the motherboard via cable. Remove the screws holding the battery in place. Then, gently pull the battery connector from the motherboard. Lift the battery out and place it aside safely. Next, we remove the fan and heat pipe assembly. Start by disconnecting the fan cable from the motherboard. Unscrew the fan and lift it out. Now, move to the Wi-Fi card. Unscrew the single mounting screw. Detach the two antenna wires, mark them 1 and 2 if needed for easy reinstallation. Remove the Wi-Fi card from its slot. Now locate the hard disk. Unscrew the mounting bracket. Carefully unplug the SATA connector by sliding it out straight. Lift the hard drive and bracket out of the case and set it aside. Gently push the RAM clips outward to pop the module out. Remove it. Now, move to the heatsink. Carefully unscrew the screws in numeric order, printed on the heatsink, e.g. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lift the heatsink slowly. Thermal paste may make it slightly sticky. Clean the old thermal paste off the CPU and heatsink using isopropyl alcohol. Now we're ready to remove the motherboard. Unplug all remaining connectors, display cable, keyboard ribbon, touchpad ribbon, speaker, etc. Take pictures of each connector if needed for later reference. Now unscrew all motherboard screws. Gently lift the board from the chassis. Lift slowly and tilt up. Make sure no cables are still connected. Place the motherboard on an anti-static surface. Now, flip the chassis to access the keyboard frame. You'll notice that the keyboard is secured with melted plastic rivets or many tiny latches/screws. Use a sharp tool or soldering iron to cut or melt plastic rivets if needed. Gently pry off the old keyboard. Be careful not to bend the chassis. Clean any leftover plastic debris. With the lid open, gently lift the keyboard from the top edge using a pry tool. Work slowly along the edges. Be careful not to bend or break the keyboard frame. As you lift it, you'll see the keyboard ribbon cable still connected underneath. Do not pull it. Carefully locate the ribbon connector on the motherboard. Use a Now take your new keyboard and align it properly. If your keyboard has screw holes, use tiny screws to mount it securely. If the old keyboard used melted plastic, you can use hot glue or double-sided tape carefully to hold the new keyboard in place. Double check that it sits flat and snug. Reapply thermal paste on the CPU. Reinstall the heatsink and fan. Screw down in correct order. Reconnect fan cable. Insert the Wi-Fi card and connect antenna wires. Insert RAM stick. Reinstall the hard disk and screw the bracket. Place the battery and connect it to the motherboard. Place the bottom cover back on and snap it into place. Reinsert all screws in the correct locations. Now power on the laptop. Check if the display turns on and test the keyboard by typing in Notepad or the BIOS. If everything is working, congratulations, you've completed a full keyboard replacement on your Lenovo IdeaPad 320. Thanks for watching. If this video helped you, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, and subscribe to MIT Creation for more tech tutorials, including Epson printer repairs and laptop service guides.